Again, guys, I don't know if you guys heard it in my live stream from earlier. My first ever protest, activism, however you want to call it, took place on this street on Wilshire Boulevard in 2008, many years ago, and we're back here again. We're back here again. You do not need to be Arab to stand with Palestine. You just have to be human. It's come full circle, guys. Full circle. Full circle. Holocaust is in Palestine. You guys better wake up. You better do some research. Appreciate you, brother. You got to do some research, guys. You got to do some research out here, guys. See, when I was here a few years ago, it was a lot bigger crowd than this. It was a lot bigger crowd than this. This is pretty small. When I was here in 2008, we had this whole whoosher. We had whole whoosher. But we wasn't blocking cars. It wasn't in the cars. We were walking. We were walking. Palestine, harder, harder.
Say, I got a ride. Let's go. The red drop top. How many people we got? Hey, Hassan.
We're on Wilshire and Gailey and Westwood, city of Westwood. Yeah, she does support Palestine. She does support Palestine. Everyone should support Palestine. Come on, guys. If you just do just the bare minimum of research, you will start crying. You will literally start crying. If you just did the bare minimum of research of what's happening, you will literally start crying. You will literally start crying to understand that this is happening in your lifetime. This is happening in your lifetime. You're going to start bawling. And to know that you supported this, that you supported this terrorism, you will feel ashamed, and you say, "How come I never knew this? How come I never knew this? How come I always thought that this was a battle of Islam versus Judaism? Why did I think that? Why did the media make me think that this was a battle between Islam and Judaism?" You will find out that you have been lied to, and this has nothing to do with religion. Oh, what's up, Fred Carr? Hope you saw my post about you, bro. So this is more of a of a stagnant type of rally. They're not really moving. Everybody, all humanity, if you're against oppression, if you're against tyranny, you stand with Palestine. If you're for oppression, then you stand with the other side. This is strictly 1,000% a fight against oppression, nothing else. A fight against tyrants, a fight against oppressors. If you think it's anything other than that, you are gravely confused. Look into it. Just look into it. Like I said on my last live stream, it's so blatant that even the mainstream media can't even put a spin on it because it's so blatant. You can't go into other people's land and push them out. You can't do it. It's wrong, and any type of way you look at it is wrong, wrong. It's a big bowl of wrong. A big bowl of wrong. But as long as you have the backing of the United States, you can do whatever you want to do. As long as you have the backing of the United States, the most powerful country, you can do oppression across the whole world, and the media will love you. Everybody will love you. As long as you have the backing of the United States, you can cause oppression, and you can terrorize anybody that you want to. As long as you're backed by the U.S. of A. I don't know what none of these people's intentions are out here. I don't know if they have ulterior motives, but I just know that they at least understand the bare minimum. They understand the bare minimum that there's some oppression going on in our world right now that we're living in. And we got to bring some attention to it. What does this do, right? What is blocking traffic and holding signs and holding flags do? What does it really do in the grand scheme of things? It doesn't really do much. But if the least you can do is bring attention to the situation, encourage a couple people to do a little bit of research to see because it's all over the news. It's all over the news right now. So the shit you're watching on the news, you're either accepting it as true or you're looking into it. The problem is we support terrorist occupation of Palestine by paying taxes. Our opinion on politics are already made by those in power. The fall of the deep state is the only way for a free Palestine. I agree. I just wouldn't use the word deep state, but absolutely I agree. The reason I don't say deep state, because that gives the ideology and the idea that, well, part of the government is good. You know, it's just the deep state that we have to worry about. I'm telling you that it ain't no deep state, it ain't no cabal, it ain't no swamp. I'm saying all these motherfuckers is evil, wicked ass people. But you're right. You're right. There will not be a free Palestine until all the wickedness is gone. Shorts, what shorts in? Free Palestine. That's right. There is no Palestine. Never has been, never will be. Oh no. What floats the boat? Floats the boat. God said the J people can't have a land. The occupiers are the Fakestinians. Oh geez, Jay Kaiser. The Fakestinians. Are you saying the Israelis are all wicked? Anybody that supports the Zionist movement of creating displacing people out of their homes to give some European J people a land in the Holy Land, you're absolutely wicked. You're absolutely wicked. You can put whatever name to it as you want. If you want to put that Z word, you want to put that Z word to it, you want to call them and the I's, the IS's, call it whatever you want to call it. They don't give a fuck about it. David, no, we all can't just get along. Imagine somebody coming to your house, right? Imagine somebody coming into your house or to your apartment and then just setting up camp into your house and to your apartment. And then imagine me telling you, and then you're upset. You're like, what the, no, get the fuck up out of here. And you're fighting this person to get out of your home. But imagine me coming to you and telling you, can we just get along, David? David, I know that they took over your house. I know they're trying to push you out of your house, but can we just coexist? Can we just get along? You see how ridiculous that sounds? You see how asinine that sounds? Of somebody coming into your home and then me telling you, oh, can we just get along though? Can we all just get along? No! You can't get along with oppressors. Are you kidding me? David, play that to me. How should they settle this? No, you tell me, David. You tell me. You tell me how you would respond if I told you, can we just get along? Yeah, I know these people are in your kitchen eating up your food. I know these people they already threw your kids out because your kids is taking up too much space. So I already kicked your kids out of the house. So now it's just you in there and you're fighting for the living room. You're fighting for the living room, but then you have me telling you, David, can we just get along, David? I know they took over your home. I know they kicked out your kids. I know that they put you in a little cage in the corner of your house. I know that they did that, but we just gotta get along, David. You just gotta get along. How do we have a treaty? How can we come together for peace? How do we do it? It sounds ridiculous, right, David? Like, tell me, that sounds ridiculous, right, David? That's how ridiculous it sounds to you telling, so I'm not going to shoot a rocket at him, especially not in my own house. Well, some people fight. Some people fight to the tooth for what's theirs. Some people fight to the tooth against oppression. Some people like to just lay down, like in America. In America, we just lay down to oppression. We just say, oh, okay. Can I give you some Vaseline when you fuck me? Can I give you a little bit of Vaseline before you shaft me? In some countries, they don't fuck like that. In some countries, they say, we're going to fight to the death. We're going to fight to the death against oppressors. And that's just the difference. I'm definitely not mad at nobody who's fighting oppressors to the death. I hold those people with respect. You get held with the highest amount of respect to put your life on the line for freedom against oppression. And me personally, I would do whatever I could possible to get these occupiers out of my home. I would do whatever possible to get these occupiers out of my home. That's what I would do. Joe Kaiser said it sounded just as stupid when Rodney King said it, but people love it. You know what I'm saying, Joe Kaiser? I'm with that shit. Same countries he speaks of, ICE is a luxury. The actions of the Israeli government to the Palestinian people is worse than what the Nazis did to the J people in Germany. The United Nations is also responsible for the Palestinian deaths and displacements. Absolutely 1000% time to wake up. Appreciate you in the comment sections, bro. I can't be on it all the time, but I know that you up in here. You letting the people know what's going on. I was the one who said, "Can't we all just get along?" Yeah, Daryl said that, but David said that too. Death before dishonor. Absolutely, bro. Oh man, go ahead, man. It's all good. It's all good. Death before dishonor. That's an honorable thing. When I say get along, I mean stop killing each other and oppressing each other. Yeah, absolutely, Daryl. Absolutely. But for that to happen, we would need these people who just came and occupied this land to go back to the land that they were at. So that means it was for them to go back to Europe, for them to go back to Germany, and to get out of the land that they're occupying right now. I mean, that's not a crazy thing, is it? It's not a crazy thing to ask for occupiers of a land to leave this land that you're not wanted here. Get the fuck out of here. If you was coming here to live peacefully amongst all of us, that's one thing. But you're kicking the native people that was there. You're kicking them out, and you're saying that this is our shit. That's why when you go to Google Maps, you don't see any Palestine on there. All you do is see is Israel. What's up, Sean Marie? Freedom fighter Edgar. He says exactly what happened to my ancestors when the Europeans invaded our land. Of course. It happens everywhere. It's happened everywhere. This is just the one that's happening right now in our lifetime. You know what I'm saying? What happened to you and your ancestors, Freedom Fighter Edgar, that was before. You know what I'm saying? That was before your lifetime. That's just a story that you heard about before your lifetime. This is happening right now during our lifetime. Did you see the difference? This is happening right now during our lifetime. So what would you do? What would you do while that was happening to your ancestors many, many years ago? You would stand in solidarity with them, right? Because like I always say, tyranny and oppression anywhere is tyranny and oppression everywhere. Netanyahu needs to, I can't say that, John Q. Public. I can't say nothing like that. The J people were exiled from P until the Ottoman Empire fell 100 years ago. I mean, stop beefing with each other, yeah. But even according to their teachings, the J people know that they can't have a land. According to their teachings, they can't have a land. They were kicked out of the land, of the Holy Land, and they can't go there. That's according to their teaching. So that's why the Talmud is teaching that that their Messiah. You see, how deep do I want to go into this? How deep do I want to go into this? How deep do I want to go into this? Okay, I'll say this. This all comes down to the arrival. Anybody listen? Who's in here? 20 people, all right? Follow me with this, okay? Follow me with this. Everything that's going down right now in the Holy Land of Jerusalem, in the country of Palestine, all of this is being set up right now for the arrival of the one-eyed deceiver. Huh? Uh-oh. 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 It's all to set up for the one-eyed deceiver. So you got to understand that Jerusalem is the land where Jesus was. Jesus is the land where Jesus spread his word, the word of God to the people, right? But these people are waiting for their true, what they call their true Messiah, right? Because they don't accept Jesus as the true Messiah. They don't accept him as a messenger from the Almighty, right? So they're saying is that we're waiting. You can look this up. I mean, this is not none of the shit that I make it up. Look it up. Go look anything that you said that it sounds like what I'm saying is crazy. Just go look it up. So that they're saying is that their true Messiah still has not arrived, right? Their Messiah is the one-eyed deceiver. He's the deceiver. He deceives you. So he's going to tell you that he's Jesus and that Jesus has returned. But in actuality, it's not Jesus. It's the one-eyed deceiver, right? But for them to establish the throne of the one-eyed deceiver to be the actual Messiah, to be Jesus, They have to set up his throne. And where do they set up his throne at? In the same place that Jesus had his home. So that when he makes his appearance, we can say, that's him. That's Jesus. And look where he came from. He came from Jerusalem. So that's Jesus. But in actuality, it's not Jesus. It's the one-eyed deceiver. Huh? It's deep. Gets deep, guys. Gets deep. Gets deep. Gets deep. Gets deep. So they keep pushing them back. They push them back. They're pushing them back. They're pushing them back. Why? They're pushing them back to clear the way. When the one-eyed deceiver comes, when their quote-unquote Messiah comes, you can't have any of these Palestinians in the street throwing rocks at his castle. You know what I'm saying? You can't have any of these dissenters around saying that's not Jesus, that's the one-eyed deceiver. You can't have that. So what do? You push them out. You push them out, push them far back, And even when they do come to Jerusalem to pray, because they have been already regulated to the West Bank, to the Gaza Strip, They've already been regulated to the Gaza Strip. So when they come from the Gaza Strip to Jerusalem, to the holiest of cities, you got to get pushed back because our Messiah is about to come here. We can't have any distractions. Gets deep, guys. It's super deep. I can go more into this shit. I'll post some videos and stuff about it. But it's super deep. This is not an accident. This is not just like, oh, these people over here, they're fighting. No. This is all purposeful, and this is all planned. This is a planned thing that has been in books for many years. This is nothing new. This just happens to be happening right now during our lifetime. So then when the real Jesus makes his return, nobody's going to believe that's Jesus because he's not going to look like what you think is Jesus. He's going to be in the most modest of clothing. You know what I'm saying? He might look, he might look like what you have in your mind as a terrorist. He might look like that. What was put into your mind from the media, from the mainstream media of what a terrorist looks like, he might look like that just to make sure that you go nowhere near him. That goes back to 911. That goes back to the reason of 911. There's many reasons for 911. Everybody knows that was an inside situation, right? I'm pretty sure everybody in this channel should know that was an inside situation. But the reason for the inside situation brings us to today, brings us to these days. It brings us to these days that we're living in now. It's because it's to make sure that you have an unsubstantial fear of what Muslims look like. We have to make sure that anything that comes from that part of the land, we need to make sure that you're scared of it. If it's not Israel, we need to make sure that you're scared of it. So whether it be Syria, whether it be Lebanon, whether it be Palestine, whether it be Iraq, whether it be Iran, whatever country of people that look like that, or people who call themselves Muslims, we need to put it into the American people's ideas and hearts that these people are evil people, right? So when this one-eyed deceiver comes and makes his appearance, well, look how well he looks. Look how clean he's dressed. Look, that must be him. That must be him. No. No, I'm not being rude, but where did you get your religious education? Read it. Look it up. Look it up, bro. Look it up, bro, David. Look it up. Look it up. The J people are waiting for their Messiah. That's why they didn't accept Jesus as the true Messiah, because they don't recognize him as the Messiah. They still believe that their Messiah is going to come in the future, is coming. Look it up. Just look that shit up. Go into Google right now, open up a new browser, let this go down, open up a new browser and type in, why don't the J people accept Jesus as the Messiah? and read. Well, I'm well aware they're nuts. It says strapping bombs to children did that. Look at the sun. I know, right, Daryl Henry? You seen that? I seen that shit. Shit look creepy, right? It's all nonsense. Yeah. It's nonsense until it's at your doorstep, Michael Hagan. So just make sure you know what side you're on, right? Make sure that you realize that the news, whoever the news and the mainstream media, if they tell you this guy appears to be the return of the Messiah, don't believe it. It's the opposite. The mainstream media works in the opposite. They'll tell you the opposite of everything. So that's how easy it is to understand what the truth is. Whatever the media says, it's the opposite. If America's giving $5 billion to Israel every year for defense, that means we're paying for the genocide. We are backing oppression. We're sponsoring oppression with our tax money. Anybody look up how much America gives? Let me look it up. Nobody wants to look it up? Let me look it up. I didn't even click anything. I just typed that right there. I just typed that. How much does USA give you? And I didn't have to click anything. It's right there. More recently, in fiscal year 2019, the U.S. provided $3.8 billion in foreign military aid to Israel. Israel also benefits from about $8 billion of loan guarantees. Almost all of U.S. aid to Israel is now in form of military assistance, while in the past it was also received significant economic assistance. So you are with your tax money, you are paying for the destruction of these people, and they're going to feed to you. Well, these people are strapping bombs to themselves, and they're killing innocent people. Talking about the Palestinians. These Palestinians are strapping bombs to themselves, and they're to the kids, and they're killing innocent people. You're getting that from the same news, from the same system that is giving. That is the same system that is giving $5 billion a year. $5 billion a year to Israel. Oh shit, don't fight him, dude. Don't fight him, man. What are you guys doing? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
anybody have a lighter? Does anyone have a lighter?
Yeah, here.
Yo, we got one.
Hey, he said he's gonna shoot us.
For the record,
He has a gun. He has a gun, and he said he's gonna shoot.
which one? Oh, the guy there. They said the dude had a gun. He said you about to blast on somebody. What's up, Mike? And I want to let people know, they see that flag and the media has put into our brain that flag represents Judaism. And you could not be further from the truth. That flag does not represent Judaism. That flag represents the terrorist state of Israel. It does not represent Judaism. David never had a star. David never had a star that is intersecting pyramids. That is a flag of intersecting pyramids. It has nothing to do with Judaism. That is a flag of intersecting pyramids representing magic mysticism, representing the intersecting of two planes, of two dimensions. That's what the double pyramid represents. Look at that hexagon, and you will see that the hexagon is actually intersecting pyramids. Representing the Tammuz mood. Oh boy, come on, unknown. Where the fuck you been, bro? Where you been? Are you just jumping into the chat right now? Where you been? That flag represents exactly. Where you been, bro? As above as come on, Michael Hagan, man. I swear I got the smartest motherfuckers in my live stream, man. The most fucking, I don't even want to say smart. I just want to say the most aware motherfuckers in my live stream, dude. Who knows that? Who knows what that flag represents? Who knows that represents the Talmud, as above as below? Come on, guys. Nobody knows that shit. Except people up in this live stream. Except the 23 people in this live stream. Everybody else thinks that flag represents Judaism. They think that flag represents Judaism. So this looks like Palestine versus Jews, right? But in actuality, you guys know that that's not what it is. That is a flag representing the terrorist state of Zion. Again, anybody just joining, this flag does not represent any religion. This flag is an intersecting pyramids representing magic and mysticism taught in the Talmud. Has nothing to do with the word of God that was given to Moses, to his people. You can't rip it. Vici. I agree, Vici. I could not agree anymore, Vici. You're absolutely right. Vici is absolutely right. They're going to have a field day with this. That flag, listen, guys, that flag only represents oppression. You got to understand this, guys, that this flag does not represent anything having to do with any religion. That flag represents oppression. That flag represents the terrorist occupation of a land, of a nation. So I know you might get offended seeing the flag burn, thinking that that means death to a religious sect. You have to understand that does not mean death to any religious sect. The flag represents Zionism, Talmud, the two triangles, meaning our dimensions into, unknown. Unknown is getting deep with it. Unknown is getting deep with it. The real Jew supports Palestine. Absolutely. Absolutely. You can Google it right now. Google Jays against Zionism. You can Google it. The true Jays understand what Zionism is. The true Jays understand what Israel is. The true Jays understand what Israel is. Because the true Jays who were there got kicked out too. See, people think that it was only, Muslims that were kicked out of Palestine, that were kicked out of their land. No, it was for all the Semitic people that were living there. That goes for the J people that was living there, the Muslims that was living there, and the Christians that were living there. All were living there. And all of a sudden we have these people, these European Jays come through saying, no, raising that flag, the flag that just got burned and got ran over, raising that flag saying, no, this is our land. This is our land. And that holy city, Jerusalem, that you all go to go pray, to get closest to the messengers of religion. That place you go pray to in Jerusalem to get close, to step in the same, possibly step in the same footsteps as our messengers. You guys want to come over here? No, this is ours. This is all ours. So you might look at that and be like, why would somebody grab that flag so harshly, and why would they want to burn it, and why would they want to run it over? I understand that you guys. I understand that question. I understand it. We just got to do a little bit of research, guys. We got to do some research to understand what's happening. Sup, sci-fi? Palestine will not be reestablished. I prefer they burn and rag than more human lives are lost. The Orthodox cool. To live and protest the future. I'm in the city of Westwood. We're over here on Westwood and Wilshire. Again, like I mentioned in the beginning of the screen, my first ever protest I ever went to, first protest rally, whatever you want to call it, was right on this block. It was on the Wilshire block. I think it was in 2008, 2009. It was Israel went on to another mass strike on the Palestinian people, and And I was right when I was doing research on it. I mean, it was just so weird because at the same time that happened was the exact same time I was researching all of this knowledge, all of this information. What's going on? What's the conflict? What's bringing this conflict? I'm researching this, but I'm researching it as a completely neutral party. I'm researching as somebody who doesn't have a dog, doesn't have a pony, or how you say that, doesn't have a dog on either side of the fight. So I'm just solely researching it out of curiosity and wanting to get to the bottom of the truth. And right as I'm researching this, I'm seeing on the news, new strikes, new airstrikes on Palestine. And I'm saying, oh, whoa, it's all making sense. It's all making sense. Everything just started to line up. Everything was just coming just so clear to me. So this is just another revisit. I was a live streamer back there, but I did have a camera. I don't know what that footage is. I had a camera, and I remember I was watching that video for months after it happened, but I don't know where that camera's at. I don't know where the SD card's at. I don't know where none of that's at. No dog in this fight, right? Messenger from above. What's happening? The Zionist Jays are waiting for their messiahs. Whoa. Unknown. I was just talking about this, Unknown. Where was you when I needed you about 10 minutes ago? I'm messing around with you. But we were just talking about this 10 minutes ago. And people coming at me, I was like, where did you get this knowledge from? Where did you get this education from? I'm saying that this is just like basic Google information. Like you don't even have to go deep. This is just like the first page of Google. The first page of Google. Of course I believe in Jesus, sci-fi, bro. Israel's rewarded their small slice of land there when they made a deal with UK to get US in World War II. There's two now Palestine is in Google Maps. Eyes to see. Oh, we got people with eyes to see in here. We got people in here with eyes to see. Oh. Don't tell me this is a meeting of awakened people. Don't tell me that my live stream has become a meeting point for people who can see through the BS. Oh my goodness. You don't know, guys. This is making me excited. Guys. This is stuff that I just talked to with Mexican righteous. Just me and Mexican righteous. The only people the only person I talk to about this is my wife. The only people I could talk about this, Mexican righteous and my wife. And now I got a live stream with 30 people that got eyes to see. Oh, all praises to the Most High. That flag does not represent Jews. That flag represents the terrorist state of Israel. That does not represent Jews at all. This represents the terrorist state of Israel. This represents occupiers and tyrants. This flag burns. This has nothing. David didn't have a star. David did not have a star, man. This flag represents the terrorist state of Zionism, of Israel. Get it right, lady. Get out of here. Oh man, all praises, dude. All praises to the Most High, bro. And I understand what you're saying. And I said that at the beginning of the stream, right? I mean, not the beginning of the stream, right when they grabbed that flag and they started burning it. I understood what the mindset would be for people who don't know what's going on, right? They think, oh, you see, you guys are just spreading the hate. This doesn't look good in the eyes. This doesn't look good. This doesn't do good for your message. No. Fuck that. That flag only represents terrorism and oppression. Period, point blank. If you want to say it represents your religion, you are fooled, and that means your religion is the religion of oppressors. Because the Jays, the Orthodox Jays, the Semitic Jays, ain't flying that flag. Semitic Jays ain't flying that flag. It's burning. Let's get some footage of it burning. Cops checking our public servants. C.O.P.S. C.O.P.S. It's like cops. It's checking our public servants.
Okay.
I film police. Actually, I was just telling my live stream on live right now. It was in 2008, 2009, right when I started to research everything that's happening, right? Everything was going on. That's right around the same time. 2008, 2009, I started to research everything, right? And that was the same time that I seen on the news that Israel started some new strikes against Palestine. So I was like, let me research this. I don't want to be confused. Let me research. And I came right here in 2008, 2009. And that was my first ever rally, protest, whatever you want to call it. It was right here on this street for Palestine. And I just want to let the people know, because when they see that in their mind, they thinking, oh brother, oh, that's showing disrespect to the Jews. You have to understand that David never had a star. David never had, those are intersecting pyramids representing the two realms. Representing the human realm and representing the dark realm, the realm of the jinn. So that is the representing of those two coming together. That has nothing to do with religion, has nothing to do with Judaism. It has only to do with the terrorist occupation of Palestine. And if you guys don't understand, if you guys don't believe what I'm saying, go research it. What I'm saying is nothing that is found in the dark web. Nothing I'm saying is stuff that's on the dark web, something that you have to go on the 15th page of Google. No, just Google. It's on the first page of Google. I'm pretty sure you'll find everything I'm saying on the first page of Google. My people up in here know. Where my people at? Oh man, my people up in here know. The Zio Banksters, yep. Craigslist, coming out here with some truth. Yeah, and he's going to come. He's going to come. But when he's going to come, he's going to have a battle in front of him. He's going to have a battle in front of him, and the one-eyed deceiver is going to break the back of the one-eyed deceiver. No more hiding behind their mind control terms like anti-Semitic. Oh, brother. All these bombs and anti-missile defense that Israel has is paid by the U.S. U.S. equals C.O.P.S. Oh. They are out in the open with their plans. Read Protocols of the Elders of Zion. Come on, that'll be a first one. That'll be a nice place to start. Protocols might be the first place to start. I mean, it's a good place to start. But there's many places you can start. There's many starting points. But the Protocols is definitely a good starting point. And the reason that they can do this to the people and not have any repercussions is because the people in their eyes are what you call goy. We're goy. The non-Jays, the non-Ashis are goys. And goys are underneath the Ashi Jays. So that's why you can do whatever you want to do to these Palestinians. You can do whatever you want to do to these Americans. You can do whatever you want to do to these Africans. You can do whatever you want to do to them because they're merely goy. They're not us. You see what I'm saying? They're not the Ash Jays. If you're not an SJ, you're a goy. Every movie has one eye symbolism. Numbers 33. Yeah, I know. Yeah, because that's who they're waiting for. I know. They're waiting for their Messiah to return. They're waiting for their Messiah, not to return, excuse me. They're waiting for their Messiah to arrive. And they're setting up everything they can so that their Messiah has a very comfortable throne in the holy city of Jerusalem. So they're going to do everything they can to evacuate any type of resistance out of Jerusalem needs to be evacuated because they need to set up the throne for their Messiah. So anytime you read about what's going on in Israel and what's going on in Palestine, anytime you read that, anytime you see it on the news, you need to understand that Israel is doing nothing but setting up the throne for their king's arrival. Period. Point blank. And anybody that gets in the way will be met with force and aggression. Anybody that gets in their way of setting up their throne, their peaceful throne of their Messiah, will be dealt with. The third temple, spiritual warfare. Old school Steve, what's happening, man? And we have to understand, right? It's like when oh, look at that stuff. We got a Latinos for Palestine over here. All praises to the Most High. See, so when a lot of people, when we get into this, enlightenment and get into the conspiracy theories, we understand that this one eye, right? This one eye is a very prominent feature amongst this elite group, right? So then you think that's by an accident? Do you think it's just by an accident that these Oh, my bad, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
So what do you think this one eye symbolism means? You think it's just a coincidence? Is it just a coincidence? They just like that look. They just like the look, or what's the meaning behind it? You got to research the meaning behind it. And thankfully, to the Most High, the creator of all the worlds, he sent us a man. He sent us a man that told us about that one eye, huh? He sent us a man who explained exactly what that one eye represents. Absolutely. Absolutely, eyes to see. Absolutely, bro. So what do you guys think that one eye means, though? Why do you think in everything from the dollar bill to Time Warner to C.O.P.S to fucking everything ever, damn near, what do you guys think the one eye represents? And we don't even have to guess what it represents. We had a messenger from God who told us exactly what it is. Ooh. You know who told us that, unknown? Only one man told us that, unknown. Listen, All the prophets spoke about the Antichrist, but only one of them mentioned his one-eyed feature. Only one of them. All the symbols used by the world elite and Freemasons on him. Only one of the messengers told us about it. He was the last and final one who happened to tell us about this one eye. What do you think it represents? What do you think it represents? Yes, Mike, that's one part of it, yeah. Yeah. Because Odin was a representation. Also Horus, Isis, another representation of the one-eyed system. But it was the final prophet who told us about one. Oh, he said one eye is going to be shriveled like a grape. Oh. Okay. All right, bro. All right. Sun God Ra. Luckily we were warned. Luckily we were warned by the final prophet about the one-eyed feature of the Antichrist. Because before that, we didn't know the features. We didn't know his feature. Before the last prophet came and gave us his a quick rundown of his features, we had no idea.
I have no idea.
We had no idea, man.
No idea. Go back to the corner, slow like shark. Hey, your mama!
Stop stealing their culture! Stop stealing their culture!
Stop stealing their culture!
So it looks like they're it's lighting up a little bit down here. I think I'll get out of here in a little bit.
Palestine!
Free Jordan too.
Palestine Arabia!
Free America too.
Oh yeah, we're
Absolutely.
about to come around for all of us. Amen.
Free the whole world.
He covered his license plate, bro.
My brother, my son.
You know him?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good, brother. That's good. So we got. Man, I want to thank all y'all, man. I want to thank all y'all for making this one of my favorite lives I've had. This has been a great live for me, man. Appreciate you guys, all you guys for coming by with your great comments, amazing comments. Got some amazing free thinkers in here, people who did some research. Time to wake up, did some fucking research. Nice to see people getting together, people get together, not wearing masks. Absolutely, man. Time to wake up out here speaking the real stuff. Eyes to see, Michael Hagan out here, Sci-Fi Brian, my boy Unknown, man. Come on, bro. You can't just be popping up every now and then, bro. You got to be coming through all these live streams, bro. You got to be coming through all these live streams, man. You're right on point. You've done the research. I see you have done the research. Freedom Fighter Edgar, like always. Let's not forget the ones John, Blue Flyer, Fred Carr, Old School Steve. Appreciate you guys, man. This is cool. This is cool, man. This is cool. This is cool. I feel like talking to my uncle. Let me head back to the car. It was my uncle. Let's see what this brother's talking about. This goes back to my uncle. My uncle was the one who opened my eyes to a lot of stuff. He opened my eyes to a lot of stuff. But what I do is I credit him to opening my eyes. He didn't do the research for me. He opened my eyes to things that I was unaware of, and I had to go and put the work in to do research. And I'm talking years. I'm talking years of research. And we came here, man, 2008. I would say 2008. And I went and bought a camera. I remember we went to Fry's Electronics. I went and bought a video camera. And we were right here in the streets, man, standing up for Palestine. Time for Americans to stop hating on each other for the tint of their skin and realize we are all hated equally. See, okay, now times to see. I'm glad you brought that up. That brings me to this point, right? It brings me to divide and conquer has been the MO of these ruling elite. Not even from the ruling elite. I won't even say the ruling elite. I would say divide and conquer has been the MO of Satan since the beginning of time. Since the beginning of time. So, as long as we're fighting each other over skin color, as long as we're fighting each other over religion, as long as we're fighting each other over what country, from this country or from that country, shit, we got black people, and I'm just not just black people, but from my neighborhood, we got black people, brothers that look like each other, look just like each other, fighting each other over colors, over red, white, over red and blue, or they're fighting each other over a street, over a block. That this is our block, no, that's your block. This is our block. We're fighting for our block. So that's it goes down to something so simple. But as long as they're divided, the attention is off of them. The attention is off Shaitan and his regime. So even if we're fighting Christians, and that's the only thing that's going to bring everybody together. The thing that's going to be the resistance, you mark my words, the thing that's going to be the resistance are going to be believers. But even the believers are separated. Even the believers are separated, right? That's how it's supposed to be, because Satan realizes that his only enemy, his only threat rather, is a God-fearing man. So, as long as we can get together under the oneness of the Almighty Creator of everything that we can see and that we cannot see, once we unite under that and only that, then we can have some type of resistance. Other than that, there can never be any resistance, because I'm fighting my brother because he's from a different religion. I'm fighting my brother because he wears a different color than me. I'm fighting my brother because his skin color is a different skin color than me. I'm fighting my brother because he grew up on this side of the border of the country and I grew up on this side of the border of the country. I mean, come on, guys. All praises to the Most High unknown. Borders were created to cause divide and conflict, so we are united. So we are not united and easily controlled by busy fighting each other. All praise to the Most High, brother. right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and start heading home. Again, I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Like I said in the post, shout out to Fred Carr, man. Fred Carr came and see me while I was doing my live stream. And I made a post about him. Like, sometimes I'll be out here and just feel like I'm just talking in a vacuum, you know what I'm saying? Just talking to myself, you know what I mean? I mean, I know you guys chime in and stuff on the live stream, but it's just very easy to feel like you're just talking to yourself out here. Nobody's really listening. When I have Fred Carr come through and show love like that, man, you guys don't even know. Oppression anywhere is oppression everywhere, guys. I know it's good to say, well, that has nothing to do with me over there. That has nothing to do with me. That's far away country, far away lands, with issues that have nothing to do with me. I know it sounds easy to do that, but is that what you really want to do? Is that really how you want to feel about the situation? If your brother, and when I say brother, I mean brother in mankind. If your brother is being oppressed 10,000 miles away from you, we feel it. I feel it. You feel it too. I feel my brother's pain. I feel it. And I would hope if we're going through our oppression, I hope our brothers in other lands are standing up for us. All right, guys, I'm out of here. All praise to the Most High, the creator of everything in this world and everything in the world we cannot see. Peace.